Mothers with teenage daughters that are still in high school, stop brainwashing your daughter to believe that these young boys they're dating who are also still in high school and also still being taken care of by their parents are responsible to make sure that your daughter experiences things that you've never exposed her to as her parent. Yeah, you've never paid $400 and $500 for her plate. You've never taken her shopping at any luxury department stores. So how is this a requirement for anybody? That's your duty as a parent to expose your child to what you want them to be exposed to. Are we using our brains anymore? In high school, the only requirement you should have as a young woman in dating should be if that young man respects himself and respects you, fill him out and see what his goals and visions are for his life. See if he comes from a good family, and most definitely see if he got a good mother. Do you know how golden it is as a young woman to date a man that has a good mother? That's golden. So mothers, there's a lot of things we can tell our daughters to have in place as a requirement when dating in high school, but food and materials shouldn't be it. That's your job. So stop trying to push it off on other people.
I agree with that. And not to mention they're teenagers. So he's not supposed to be able to afford all those things that this woman has spoke about in this video. Some women are just too selfish to understand that, or they're just too they don't think about it in that way. They don't think like, hey, he's just a teenager, he doesn't got it like that. So the selfishness is basically clogging their minds up. While we at it, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. I got some thoughtful for y'all later on after we get done talking about this clip right here. Something that you guys should give some thought to. So stick with the video to the end or 2 times it, speed the video up, 1.5, whatever. But as I was saying, in regards to the video, um, most women will have to have a son that they truly love and cherish. You dig what I'm saying? For them to understand this. This woman right here that just spoke in this video, she probably didn't understand it until she had a son. See, men, we understand things when it comes to our daughters. I don't have any children yet, but when it comes to our children, we understand both sides, both genders. You dig what I'm saying? Women better they understand, they align more with the daughter, of course, because she's a female like her. But it's like they don't align at all with the son because they lack understanding, or they just been taught, they're going off of the feminism thing or whatever the case may be. Got that feminist mindset, even against her own damn son. But yeah, like I said, man, it takes a woman to have a son to be able to understand this. Most women, to where it's like they wouldn't want their sons to have to go through having to spend all that damn money on the girl that he's talking to. Some women will go as far as saying that they wouldn't want their son dating the type of woman that she used to be. And she didn't have that mindset before she had a son. So most of these women, they don't have understanding. So it's going to take them having a son for them to be like, man, I don't want my son going through that. I also don't want to raise my son to worship, to do this and do that, worship women and all that. It takes them to have a son. But most of the women, they still going to try to put that simp programming on their son's mind for the most part. I know that this woman has a son because she has it in her caption. What I do want to point out is that she didn't speak about the father or the son having a good father in his life, because if he didn't, the son can end up just like her, feminine, overly emotional, and whimsical, or basically just some degenerate or statistic, a cancer to society. So it's great if she is what she says that she is, a great mother, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to sons, him having a great father, a valiant one at that, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking mentally, spiritually, psychologically, and even financially for the most part. You don't have to have all the money in the world, but you got to be able to provide for your kid. Him having a father, a good father in his life is kind of more important than having a good mother. I think having a good father is a little more potent, or a lot more potent for sons specifically. Because it really doesn't matter how good of a mother you are. You cannot raise a son better than a man can. But for the most part, I do agree. You know what I'm saying? And I think you guys get the picture as well. But speaking of getting the picture, This is what I want to talk to y'all about, this thoughtful thing. Next clip. Now, before you go saying, hey, you're thinking too hard, before I get into it, take your hand across your face as hard as you can, because I'm trying to help you look like in your pictures that you wear the pants and your woman wears the panties and not the other way around. But anyway, fellas, stop taking pictures like this looking like you damn mesmerized by your woman, man. You dig? And listen, by the way, I do not know this couple or this family, period. I hope the best for them, and I mean no disrespect by it. This is just an example. Stop taking pictures like this, god damn it. Can anybody tell me what's wrong with this picture? I'll give it a little time. All right, time's up. He's looking like he's worshiping her. You dig what I'm saying? And she looks like she's worshiping herself. You want to know why? Because every damn picture that I seen of this couple, I didn't put every picture on here. Every picture that I seen, for the most part, she's looking at the damn camera. She's not looking at her damn family, her man right there. She's not looking at him. She ain't looking at her baby, nothing but the camera. That's an issue. I would never in my life take no pictures like that. The only time you take a picture with you just looking at the camera is if you're the only one in the picture, if I'm your man. If I'm in that goddamn picture, that's the issue for me. I'm going to say it again. When you're looking at your woman, why you think you see it all the damn time, bro? With these pictures, the man looking at the woman like he mesmerized or like he's worshiping her or something. Like she's his God. You dig? It's a form of you worshiping her, and it's a form of her worshiping herself. You dig? These are not good pictures for men to take. A picture speaks 1,000 words. Why do you think you see so many damn pictures like this? You see a whole lot of pictures like this, bro. Let's take Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, for instance. Y'all see that? That's what the hell I'm talking about. Before y'all start saying, oh, he's just happy to have his woman and blah, blah, blah. Listen, there's nothing wrong with you feeling like, hey, you looking at your woman and you saying to yourself, man, I got me a good one. You did what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying don't look at her mesmerized like she's your God. Don't look at her like she your God. You wear the pants. You run shit. You run shit. Not her. And you know the funny thing about it? I had to scroll through 50 pictures on the Google. I seen one where Rihanna was looking at him and he was looking at the camera instead, where the roles were reversed. One. But I don't give a damn how much money she got or how good y'all think she look. It doesn't matter. Is she your God? I ain't think so. I seen one picture of her actually looking at him and he's looking at the camera. 1 out of 50. That's a big issue, bro. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I ain't taking no picture like that. That means out of every 98 pictures, every 100 pictures, she's looking at him 2 times. 2. As I said, it does not matter what she look like, who she is, or how much money she makes. You never want to make it look like you worship your woman. She boo-boos, passes gas, burps, just like you, and it probably smells worse than yours. Yeah. So if the cameraman ever tries to get you to take a picture like this, give him another suggestion, period. And those pictures have to be either she's looking at you, looking like she's blessed to have you, but I wouldn't say in a worshipful way, but she's looking at you like you're her protector, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, her provider, you know, stuff like that. You run stuff, basically. Or both of y'all looking at the camera. Them the only 2 options. Maybe if y'all got a nice view or something, you looking out toward the view, both of y'all. If you're not looking at the camera or she not looking at you, we're not doing all that worship, looking like we worshiping our woman and stuff like that. We're not doing that. Now, I did get a chance to slide through another couple's pictures. These are good examples. Both of them looking at the camera. I give you another. This is a good example. They're both looking at each other. This is a wonderful example. Stop sitting down while stop letting your woman sit down while you stand up. When you stand up behind her, you show that you're the supporter. You dig what I'm saying? She's your protector. She's the king. That's the king's chair. Your woman is supposed to be in support of you. That's an aspect of her nurturing effect. That's an aspect of her being your helpmeet. It's not the other way around. That's the king's chair. You sit down. Her hand's supposed to be on your shoulder. This is the only Rihanna picture that I found with her looking at him, by the way. She looked, I ain't looking at the dude lips or nothing like that, but she looked like she saying like, man, your lips chapped. You know what I'm saying? She not looking at him like she feel blessed. This is a good example. It's the king's chair. She got her arms around you showing support, that she stands behind you. Do you stand behind her like she the one that lead the relationship? Hell no, you don't. So you sit your ass down in that chair and she stand up. This is another good one. This is an old school one. That's a good picture. That's the king. She's showing support. She stand behind her man. That's how you take pictures. He's showing that he's the leader. He wear the pants, not the panties. Like I said, the person that sits down is the one that represents protection and provision, the one that stands up. Whether it's the hand on the shoulder, she stands behind you. She represents support and submission. I don't give a damn how much muscles you got. You know what I'm saying? Don't stand behind her unless you taking one of those behind the back hugs and both y'all looking at the camera. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But anyway, let me know how y'all feel about the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep the Most High first. Stay up, stay strong, stay out the way. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.